Whispers have turned into a storm again, the kind that spreads fast, pulls everyone in, and leaves fans wondering if Dispatch is quietly circling for another New Year's bombshell. Junho and Yoona just got spotted leaving the same high-profile industry event, only minutes apart, and the details surrounding their exit have become the center of one of the biggest online debates of the year. It all began at a private industry appreciation night held at a luxury boutique venue in Seoul. The guest list was exclusive. Award-winning actors, major directors, top producers, the kind of crowd where everything is elegant on the surface and full of secrets underneath. Junho arrived through the main entrance earlier in the evening, dressed in a sleek black suit. He greeted staff politely, posed for a few controlled photos, and slipped inside with that calm, collected aura fans know so well. Yoona arrived about 20 minutes later through a different entrance, wearing a pearl-toned gown that turned heads instantly. She greeted the press lightly and kept her steps measured, elegant, quiet, the kind of entrance that doesn't scream for attention, but still commands it naturally. The two did not appear together on the official cameras inside the venue. No interactions were shown. No moments were highlighted. Nothing seemed unusual. But that's where things get interesting. Around 11:42 p.m., the first fan-captured clip surfaced on social media. Junho was seen exiting through a side door, not the main one he entered through, accompanied by his manager. He wore a cap pulled low, and judging by the hurried pace of his steps, he seemed to be intentionally avoiding attention. Not unusual for a star protecting his privacy, but it was the timing that sparked the fire. Only 7 minutes later, another clip emerged. Yoona stepped out through the exact same side door, not the main exit, not the staff exit, the same discreet door Junho had used, escorted by her own security staff. She kept her head bowed slightly as she walked toward her van, almost mirroring Junho's earlier movements. Something about the closeness of their exits, the identical route, the timing, the choice of this unusual exit, made fans feel like someone had just nudged a domino that wasn't meant to move. And then came the biggest twist: the cars. Fans noticed that Junho's van and Yoona's van left the venue in the same direction. They didn't follow each other closely. In fact, there was a space of 1 or 2 cars between them. But the fact that they rolled out onto the road within moments of each other in the same lane was enough to send comment sections spinning. Some fans believe it was all coincidence, a scheduling overlap, nothing more. But others insist it's way too precise to ignore. Theories are now flooding the internet. Coordinated exit? Shared after party? A private meetup? Or simply 2 stars choosing privacy at the exact same moment? Dispatch has gone silent. Their social media team has not commented. And as we know, that silence usually means they're watching. All eyes are now fixed on what happens next, because when 2 stars leave the same private event minutes apart, quietly, deliberately, and through the same hidden door, something is definitely moving behind the scenes.